doing my thing, going out tonight. Like every night, having a good time, of course. Bail bonds on speed dial, I just might deck some fool. Go say hi to Sheriff Bob. Maybe we'll get together, barbecue this weekend. Maybe I should do something different, might be an improvement. Met up with an old flame, I have only myself to blame. She's the only one my heart burned for, glad to discover she's up for more. We take a trip down south, I started running my mouth. These folk think they got the juice, I show them that I can cut loose. Next thing I know, my lady being taken low. I'm always feeling the sting, putting my hat in the ring. No matter how tough it gets, I'm never calling it quits. Life may be tricking, but I'm still kicking. Yep, still kicking. Still kicking. Now I gotta save her, I suppose there's no one braver. It takes some time, she's always worth the crime. I'm usually down for some brawling, but this time I had to do some crawling. After breaking a few jaws, I get beyond the laws. Mucking through the bayou, just when I think I'm through, I see her in the gloom. What is this voodoo? I'm always feeling the sting, putting my hat in the ring. No matter how tough it gets, I'm never calling it quits. Life may be tricking, but I'm still kicking. Yep, still kicking. Good old Brenda, never buying the agenda. Some witch messing with her head, till I threatened to make her dead. The witch cancels her spell, then I remember her tale. I put the bitch down, she'll lay in the swamp till she's brown. Get Brenda back to my truck, just my luck, she blames me for the whole spree. I'm always feeling the sting, putting my hat in the ring. No matter how tough it gets, I'm never calling it quits. Life may be tricking, but I'm still kicking. Yep, yep, still kicking. I'll make it up to you, Brenda. Still kicking. Once more, another bummer of a week, trying to make things worse with my mouth. Hoping somebody will throw a punch that'd make me smile. Didn't happen that way today, maybe tomorrow. Alright then. Hit it. Went into work this morning, right away they make it boring. Plugging away, hoping to get through the day. Old boss Barney comes round, frowning and scowling without sound, glaring and staring with scrutiny, looking to start a mutiny. Just when I'm using to give him a bruising, somebody else snaps. I guess he let his cool lapse. Woo! Just a bit of chaos, like walking into an empire, shouting at the universe. It could be worse, yep, a lot worse. Thunder in the brain, pushed to the edge, ringing in the ears. I couldn't wait to see the tears. Time for Iro, shoot, and me on the sidelines. Yep, yep, Little Arnie Sherlocks took offense to the Bullocks, blew his stack, made the boss take a step back, making Arnie go on the attack. Maybe old Barney should have cut him some slack. Trouble I didn't cause, meaning I'm not the only fool with flaws. Deputies show up quick, run around like they're so slick. I say hi to Bob, the sheriff chuckles cause I ain't part of this mob. Just a bit of chaos, like walking into an impasse, shouting at the universe. It could be worse, yep, a lot worse. It could have been me. Yep, it could be worse. What a drag! Glad I answered the call. Join Meg. Now I'm having a ball. Knew it could be worse. Let's get to it. I don't suppose you'd like me to compose a tale of opposite souls, friends living very different roles. Take me for instance. I'm unruly and always ready for a fight, going out looking for trouble every night. Then there's Sheriff Bob, who's always right there on the job. Johnny on the spot, he's always driving around in his cruiser and wearing his smoky hat. A leader to keep us safe, Sheriff Bob closing the case. Yep, Sheriff Bob. Sheriff Bob. Born deep in the South, you just best watch your mouth. Nice as can be, yet tough as nails is he. His mother was a grocer, his father a soldier. His daddy died young in a war that stung. His mama raised him right and true with a smile so pure, I'd swear was the almighty cure. Around town we all know dependability that'll show. Making the time to beat back crime, always doing the job, keeping us safe. It's Sheriff Bob. Yep, Sheriff Bob. Best friend since the 3rd grade, a bond that never did fade. I turned out to be a singer, while Bob became a justice bringer, and a damn good one. Never cutting me any slack, Bob has always given me flack. Anything less from him, things between us would be grim. In spite of the circumstances, Bob constantly dispenses. Through rifts and bends, we still remain friends. Around town we all know dependability that'll show. Making the time to beat back crime, always doing the job, keeping us safe. It's Sheriff Bob. Yeah, Sheriff Bob. That's my friend Bob, who's definitely not a slob. He keeps me on my toes, but Bob is one of the pros. Even in the face of a mob, we can rely on Sheriff Bob. Yep, Sheriff Bob. Time for that barbecue. Thanks for always being there, brother.